Hi, I'm Twitch. Welcome back to my channel. I have not been doing any readings, but I got 2 new decks and I haven't been doing reviews on them, but I thought it might be a good idea. So these 2 I got earlier today, but I did not open them yet because I wanted to do that on camera. I'm going to do them separately, but I thought I'd go ahead and let you know there are 2 of them. So the ones that I got are Spell Casting Oracle. These. And I got them on Amazon, so they're a few dollars cheaper. And this is the other one I got, Dream Reading Cards. These are only like $2 cheaper on Amazon. So they were both newer. Spellcasting came out July 2020, and the Dream Reading Cards came out September 2020. So my last video, I didn't realize I wasn't recording when I was opening the box. So this time I am recording. This is Dream Reading Cards by Rose Insera. I've never heard of her before. It's Rockpool, and it was published September 1st, 2020. So we're not late on getting these, but anyway, the box is large. I actually prefer these, although I like to put my boxes up because I have many decks and I want them organized. So I like to put them in like velvet drawstring bags, and I put a tag on them that says Oracle or Tarot, and the other side of the tag has the name of the deck. So if the boxes are larger, they're going to have a larger book most of the time, and they're not going to fit in there. Although we found one for my husband that could, but I'm not going to pay like that much for each bag. So the box was not damaged. And right here, open it, magnetic. It's actually quite pretty. Wow. Like Stacey DeMarco, kind of. Like, the color is vivid in the book. Okay, so this, pardon me. The way this deck is, and I almost didn't buy it if you saw my other video, is because the cards in this deck, there's the Oracle and the Dream cards, seem so much like the other deck. And I had bought them a day apart, but they hadn't shipped them yet because of things going on in Texas. Even though I'm not close to Texas, and the items weren't either, but yeah, that's why they didn't actually take as long as it said. So anyway, I almost didn't buy this deck because it's split up. I think there's, I'm about to see, I can't remember, but I think there's like 54 cards, and like 30 of them were Dream and 22 are Oracle, something like that. We're about to see. And so the Oracle cards were so much like the other ones, but I felt drawn to get this anyway, and I am glad I did. It says it was first published in 2013. It's edited, published in 2020. So, oh, these had already been published. Oops, I was unaware of that, or surely I would have already bought these. Okay, so I started with cards in the last deck, but this one I am not. I wish the cards wouldn't be so big. So, okay, it starts with the contents. How to read the Dream cards, how to use the Dream cards, and how to use the Oracle cards. And then it's the general meaning of the dreams, and then remembering dreams, and then the Dream cards. It has 1 through 22. And then Oracle cards. And then it goes 23. I love when they're numbered. I can't remember if these cards are actually numbered, are they? I love when they are, yes. So 23 through 52. So I thought that was, I like it. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's correct. So 52 cards, and it's beautiful. I love this book. I am so glad I got this one. It's definitely, oh wow, beautiful, beautiful. I'm excited to use this. I've been getting really into dreams. I used to be into them where I could control everything. And, well, as much as I knew I could control at the time. So now that I know more, I can't seem to do it because I can't seem to clear my mind, like, of just everyday problems. So The first one, maybe I should pull out the book, but I mean the cards. There's so much for each card too. Like, okay, I'll just show you. See how much there is? That's a lot, don't you think? It's pretty good. Pretty good. So, places, special occasions, natural events, naked. And then the oracle cards, the goddess, flow, wisdom, focus. I'm trying to think what was in this other one that was the same. Transformation, I think. Action, courage, I think was one of them. Nature, intuition, love. Yeah, a lot of prosperity, a lot of the same things. Creativity, leadership, magic, relationships, nurture, renewal or rebirth, gratitude, empowerment. If you have oracle decks, you know you're gonna get some of the same ones in a lot of decks. Truth, expected, right? Play, surrender. I've got surrender in Queen of the Moon, awakening, manifest. That was my favorite oracle deck. Growth, I may have a new favorite. Freedom, healing, connection. And there's a reason why that was my favorite deck, because it's unlike any other. It's got the stone that you would use for each phase. Like, so you know which one to use. Just go in your book and figure out, like, look at your calendar, like, what day is the full moon? Okay, it's this day, so that's the day I need the moonstone. You know, and then it has the meaning, like, it just has a lot in it. And this seems like it may as well. I'm excited to use this. It's just beautiful. These are the cards. So they have them separated. I'm pretty sure by color. Yes. So oracles on top and the dream cards on bottom. The oracles are bluish green, and I think it's like a rose color for the dream cards. So these are not paper, it's plastic. Oh, oops. I'm not gonna have to look for scissors. Okay. I hate how large they are though. I don't know how people like that. I'm like, ouch. I have a hard time shuffling these, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate them. Just when the dream starts the book. Oh, let's start with the dream, shall we? Number one is house and buildings. Like, they're glossy. They don't seem like they'll fray as easy as the other ones. They, of course, when they're glossy, they do stick together. Oops, spoke too soon. Some of the corners are frayed. I mean, these aren't expensive decks, and I mean, the artwork in these are pretty. Some of them I don't feel like I mean, it's not a 4K HD TV or nothing, you know. So, here they are. No, my phone is not out of focus. I do like these better though. I don't think the quality, the printing quality was, I feel like if they make the cards smaller and not worry about the size, then they could put more money into, and of course, worry less about the box. Don't worry about the box, don't worry about the size, don't worry about the gilded. Just make sure the quality of the cards are better. Make sure they don't fray around the edges. They're not going to bend easily. And it doesn't look like someone like printed these out on their computer or printer at home. You get what I'm saying? Like, people get excited about stuff and they get upset when it doesn't work out. Like, I don't know if it's because how they do it at the bottom. You get what I'm saying? Like, where, what's it called? Ombre look, where it fades into it. I'm not sure if that's what it is, but no, I don't, neither deck do I like the quality of the cards. I'll be honest. And I really like the book and this deck. So like I said, if you did not check yet, go ahead and check that other one out as well. I do have, we have 2 more decks that I have not done yet. I've not actually used one of them yet. I pulled 2 cards one time and that was it. So I haven't actually got to look at the book. Yeah, I think I did get to look at the book. Wasn't impressed with the book. There are some errors in that too, but I did like the cards. There's only 32, I think, in those, but they're great for shadow work. And I'm getting another one similar to them but that one's for my husband because he's new to Oracle. That's his first deck. And then his first tarot deck. I didn't care for the book. I love the artwork. I love it. But it's the way they put all the 8s together, 9s together, 10s together. And I felt like that was going to confuse him because he's not going to do that with other books. So, like, if he starts getting into other decks, he's going to realize that that's not how they put them in the books. We don't, and the deck was the same way. Like, it was organized that way. So, anyway, I will start doing reviews more often. I seem to get quite a few views on the hair one I done, although I did not notice it until it was uploaded. My hair, the ends of my hair and the screen on the curler were visible. You could see it and on the camera and even on the video when I watched it. But when I loaded it, because it was loaded to YouTube, I guess that's why the screen size has to change. You can no longer see the curls and you couldn't see the curler. So it was actually a bullcrap video. But the intention was good, right? See you in the next video. Namaste. This deck is different. So you'll first go through the cards in the dream deck. And you're going to pick out the ones that you are experiencing in your dreams, or a certain dream, or the last dream. Doesn't matter. Whatever dream you just want to pick. That part kind of confused me. So anyway, and then you're going to draw some oracle cards. So these are the ones that I got, and it made sense for me. So I don't like the size of these cards, but I do like them. And I want to let you know that this deck was actually, it actually came out in 2013, but the edited version, I guess it says, came out in 2020. So you don't have to use the dream deck. You can just use the oracle deck if you want in the way that you usually would. You don't, sorry, I have the flash on. It wasn't coming on before, now it is, so I apologize about that. But I do like the artwork. It is so hard to shuffle these. These are huge. That is probably my only issue with this deck.